afternoon, everyone. Happy Sunday. Welcome to Hot Takes, fresh news opinion podcast, right here with me, your host, Leandre Samuels. Now, this podcast is a part of the Stylistic Sunday Series, which is being produced or being hosted by the students of the television broadcasting class. Now, remember to join me here every Sunday at 5:35 p.m. And it's a pretty short podcast, just 5 minutes. So make sure you take it out of your daily day. Now, we're going to be looking this week at a very interesting news story. I was looking at it and I was saying, not really a nice, story to have to look at for the program this week, but it's about two twins from Georgia, a country in Europe, and they're identical twins, Amy and Anno, and they were born just after they were born. They were taken from their mother and sold to separate families. And this all happened in 2002. As they looked into their past, they reconnected, and as they were looking into their past, they realized that they were actually among thousands of babies who were sold in Georgia, some as recently as 2005. Apparently, tens of thousands of others ended up in the same situation, and facts are now surfacing that point a possible black market in adoption that stretched across the whole country and went on from the early 1950s to 2005. Now, some believe that it was run by organized criminals and involved people from all sorts of society. And in 2005, though, Georgia changed its adoption legislation, as well as in 2006 they strengthened their anti-trafficking laws, making those illegal adoptions more difficult. Now, my views and opinion, it's a shocking betrayal of trust, frankly. It would have robbed those children of a fundamental human connection, and it would have also traumatized families and communities, and it would have pointed to a systematic failure across the country. But the fact that despite the attempts to investigate the whole situation, that nobody has been accountable or held accountable for these crimes, it's troubling because, it hasn't left those victims with closure or, allowing them to feel as if this whole situation, has been resolved. But then also the suggestion that organized crime was involved or could be involved, indicates that there is a serious issue, and there was a serious issue. And across the world, we don't know. There could be other situations where persons or organized crime carries out similar situations or carries out similar practices. And, it reminds us about the need for international collaboration in addressing human trafficking and to ensure that we protect vulnerable individuals and we hold perpetrators accountable. Well, that's all the time we have here this week on Hot Takes. Remember to catch us every Sunday at 5:35 p.m. right here, or you can always rewatch the previous episodes right here on YouTube. On behalf of my executive producer, Mr. Brian Cuff, I'm Leandre Samuels. A fresh new episode comes your way next week. So until then, stay safe, my side.